Another question that we made to our people is, what are the typical mistakes you have done in your first ESG reporting? Who has done already some ESG reporting in the company? Okay, few. Which are the typical mistakes? Do you have some in mind? A little bit of Ashi, yeah, that's typical, yeah. These are some keywords, right? So, data errors, collecting data is so difficult, missing management involvement, right? It was said very strong in the beginning, lack of planning, etc., stakeholder identification. I want to say something about the involvement of leadership, because this is what I'm experimenting here in the region, right? I'm based in the region. I'm talking with companies here in the region, not only here in UAE, but also Qatar and Saudi. Some of the companies now, they are asking us to create a case for change for the leadership. So people, their employees, sustainability team, they are convinced, and they say, yeah, but we have to create a business case to convince the leadership, right? Yeah? Let me do it the Italian way. Come on, right? If you are in a company where you have to convince this leadership, okay, probably you're not in the right company, right? And this is one of the reasons of the great resignation of the past years. Okay, I have to go. Okay, which are the common challenges that our clients talk to us, okay, in the reporting part? First, it's very difficult to set achievable targets. Sometimes the net zero are too ambitious. We have examples in BP's claim to be net zero across the entire operation by 2050, right? Or sooner. Really over-ambition. They have been criticized. Same with Chevron. The second problem is providing data, particularly in the supply chain. You know it. And particularly to provide data that auditors, right, can check evidences. Here's again something that the system can help you about. Yeah, let's talk about Apple focus on the direct emissions, scope 1 and scope 2, without addressing the most important part, okay, the scope 3, okay, without acting on the supply chain. Again, critics about this. The third big problems, okay, our clients are talking about is monitoring the performance and disclosing comprehensive but concise information is what I was talking about, right? Our reports are heavy, etc., etc. That's why companies, okay, they have one process of data collection, but with the same data, we produce different reports for the different stakeholders with different levels, with different look and feel. I will show you an example of Armani Group, which is one of our clients that made something very nice, but I've seen also something interesting here in Middle East that Veolia is doing as an example. But let's say My Meta, they just had for long years missing information in their ESG reports, but also Nike, they, let's say, they were criticized for not following a clear structure, and the reports were very difficult to read.